Well, good morning, YouTube. It's about, I don't know, 8:20 in the morning. It's the 9th of May, 2025. About 70 degrees out here. Going for a ride. This is my second video today. I had to do But what happened is I was riding my bike yesterday and I got a flat. I hit a bolt or a screw and it destroyed my tube and my tire. And I fixed it on the side of the road and then got home, and I did it in a hurry, and I wasn't entirely sure whether I actually put the wheel on straight. So I came out this morning to make sure the wheel was on right, and put the I hadn't even put the bolts for the torque arms back in, so I did that too. But then my tire was flat. My tire was flat again this morning when I came out, and I found a piece of that street sweeper cable sticking out of my tire, a little tiny thin piece of wire. And that was just enough to make my tire go flat again. So then I had to change my tube out again. I mean, I could fix the other tube. I just didn't want to deal with it this morning. So I'm going for a ride now. And then I had one broken spoke, and then I was fixing the tire this morning. I saw I had two, and I said screw it, and I ended up doing two spokes. So a video that was going to be like 20 minutes long is 48 minutes long now. So I'm having a fun couple of days. I'm really dirty right now. My shorts are like super dirty from working on the bike 2 days in a row, and I got a lot of dirt on it yesterday because where I was fixing my bike was kind of in and out of the grass, and it was wet and muddy-ish, and I had to pick the wheel up and put it on my lap. I found a place to sit down, luckily, while I was working on it. I happened to get a flat right next to like one of those green boxes that covers like plumbing, the ones you can see through that have like the mesh type of construction, lattice, I guess. So I sat on that, and I had the wheel on my lap, and I got crap all over my shorts, and not crap, but like grass and mud and stuff. And I need to do my laundry anyway. It's just another excuse to get on the stick and do the laundry. Anyways, so I think I'm going to avoid riding up that part of the road for a while, because what I ran over was not just a happenstance random screw. It was somebody set a trap up, because I hit more than one screw, and they were self-tapping wood screws in an area of the road where there was no fencing and no construction happening. So somebody set up a trap in the middle of the freaking bike lane, and I ran over it because I couldn't see it, because the screws were on the ground and they were pre-bent and sticking up out of a crack in the road. And that sounds like somebody set a trap for anybody that happened to run over it, and it just happened to be me. So, oh, they paint some. Oh, looks like we got a stop sign there. I didn't even notice that. I gotta remember that now. They put a new stop sign in right there. Shit. Okay. Let's put more stop signs in, but not actually fix the roads. That's gonna make things better. We don't need more stop signs. We need more pavement. Whatever. They're always fixing the wrong shit around here. So I ended up putting what was left of my flat out in this tube, and I didn't have very much left, so I got to order some when I get home. I'm going to do that. Then I had to find my spare tubes, and I found those. So at least I have tubes in case it goes flat again, praying to everything holy that it does not go flat again on me. To all the gods and goddesses, you know. Might as well go for broke, right? Why pick just one? Look, they got a stop sign here now, too. There did used to be a stop sign here, but now we got a stop sign here. Fuck, dude. They like added a bunch of stop signs to a not very busy road. This road doesn't get that much traffic. What the hell? I'm gonna like go check the roads that I always find that have no stop signs. Like the intersections I pointed out in my videos that have 0 stop signs, either for east-west or north-south traffic at a 4-way intersection, and see if they actually put any stop signs in there. Then I'm gonna call them and say, what the hell? You put unnecessary stop signs in where there's no traffic, and then you didn't put stop signs where there were actually no stop signs in the first place. It's like, what are you guys doing, man? And they didn't even like give out a citywide heads up to the residents that they're putting these stop signs in. So I just ran one stop sign because I didn't know it was there, and then almost ran the other one because I didn't know it was there. Jesus Christ, lady. So yeah, a heads up would be nice, like maybe like a warning sign along the road, the coming soon stop signs near you, or some shit. Give us a heads up, people. I think I'm going to go all the way to North Park and cut over on North Park. Try to avoid a lot of this school traffic. There shouldn't be a ton of school traffic up off of North Park because the elementary school's right here, and North Park's like, never mind, because North Park Elementary School's up there too, so there's going to be traffic everywhere. Thank you. They moved over for me. I like people like that. Let's see if the blue car does it. Nope, blue car is just going to stay right there. Oh, he's just going to sit there. I want to squeeze past him, but then I kind of don't. But then I kind of do. Not breaking the law. I'm in my lane of traffic, and there's nobody in front of me in my lane of traffic. I'm going to be watching these roads like a hawk now. A hawk with bad eyesight, but something like that. Hawkish. Hawk-like. So I need to buy fenders, flat out, some medication, something to wrap the cables up with. I was looking at in the garage, there's like a bag of my spare parts sitting by the garage door, and I noticed that had a bunch of that curly freaking cable wrap in it. So I might just salvage that and use that instead of buying something new. Man, I wish we had roads like England. Have you ever watched people on e-bikes ride around England? Their roads are so nice. They say their roads are tore up, and you look at it, you're like, dude, you guys don't know what a tore up road is until you ride in San Bernardino, man. Their roads are beautiful. There's not trash everywhere. It's like constantly upkept and clean. It's like, man, why do the roads in the greatest country in the world suck so much ass? Can someone please explain that to me? You know, I shouldn't have to have stabilization turned on an action camera if my roads are built right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I should be able to just ride with no stabilization and have perfect stability if the roads are built the right frickin' way and maintained the right frickin' way. Thinking about going around behind the school and then cutting back through the school, but it's Friday, middle-ish of the morning. Probably a lot of people walking around in the quad. Don't know if it'd be a good idea. I'd have to go really slow. I smell really bad. Not really representing my age group very well right now. Forgot to put deodorant on. Would have helped a little bit, like 10%, a little bit. Like, would have made my shitty smell like rosy shitty smell or something. Or I can't discern or determine what smell my deodorant's supposed to smell like. It's got a weird powdery smell to it, but it's like almost like cotton candy. And I'm like, should I, as a straight man in his late 40s, should I be rocking cotton candy flavored deodorant? Let me know in the comments. That just seems kind of odd for me. Well, that's right, I'm going right here. Never mind. Thought I was going to go across, and then I remembered what my plan was. Could I ride in the dirt right there? Yeah. Am I going to? No. No, there's a way into the dirt, but there's no way out of the dirt up here. There's no other access point. I always feel like I'm going to wash out when I go this way. It seems like my bike wants to drift to the right through that turn right there. I know the road's a little bit off camber, but it's not like significantly off camber. Should I stop? Yeah. Am I going to? No. No, I'm not going to. Because I have to start going up a pretty good climb right now, and I want some momentum when I hit it. I think my camera's tilted down a little bit. I was angling it, or the harness at least, to get a good view of what I was doing to my bike this morning. And I really didn't get that great of a view, even though I was trying to kind of get a good view. So, yeah. It's like the weather's warming up again. It got to 87 in the late afternoon yesterday. So, whereas I would like to just stay home and get my grocery order and wait a while and go for a bike ride, by that time it's going to be too warm out here for me. I'm a cold weather dude. I don't like it when it's close to 90. That's not my jam at all. I don't even sweat a lot. I just don't like the heat. I slowed down for that one, okay, so sue me. I think someone's coming up behind me, or I could be seeing the car that... Nope, there is somebody behind me. Oh man, my freaking cranks feel kind of grindy. There's a bit of grindage happening in the cranks, bruh. I'm gonna go through the school. I'm just gonna take my time. Little people watch a little bit. I'll go perv on the college girls. I'm not gonna perv on the college girls. That's not me. It's a little bounce test on my rear tire. Make sure it's not going flat. Sorry about that. She let me go. I'm sorry. Doesn't look like there's too many people so far from what I can tell from way over here. It seems like people are just starting now getting to class with all the car traffic I just saw. I could have swore I just saw a bike, but what I saw was some pipes sticking up out of the ground. Maybe it's I think it might be my pedals that are grinding, not my cranks so much. Go ahead. That's a little upsetting. You tell them to go ahead, and so they continue to walk at a snail's pace whilst looking down at their phone and texting. It's like, where's the return of the courtesy, man? Come on. One girl didn't even look up. She just walked right out there. I fear for the youth of our society these days. They just don't seem to be paying attention to shit. Let me go around this guy. I think he was hanging back to let me go around him. I'm not sure. It's like he wanted to get back over to this side of the road. So thank you, worker at Cal State, for letting me pass you by. They probably have to stick to a certain speed limit when they're riding through there. A speed limit I should adhere to, but you know, I didn't, because that's just me. I adhere when I want to adhere. Oh, that's an EV, I think. I don't see any tailpipes coming out of it, and it sounds like an electric motor. It's a Chevy, though, so I don't know what kind of EV it would be. It's like a micro SUV or something. I'm going to have to go look at Chevy's lineup of vehicles and see what kind of car that was. So I'm going to go home now. I think I pushed my luck enough the last couple days. I got to get rested up before my grocery order shows up, because it's mostly cans and heavy cases of bottled water that I have to lift, and I kind of jacked my lower back up when I was fixing my tire on the side of the road yesterday. So I almost Took the island out, that would have sucked. Hello. I think I'm just gonna go back the way I came. Just go back out North Park here. See, there we go. There we go. I was about to say some shit, man. It's like there's a sidewalk and you're in the bike lane, bro. It's not for my safety, it's for your safety. You shouldn't be walking in the street around here. It's not safe. These people drive like a-holes. I'm gonna be stuck here for a minute. These people are all going left. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna get a solid green. Nope. Nope. So this should be about probably 8-mile ride, 8.7, somewhere along those lines. I would have gone further, but like I said, my back hurts and I'm tired. I've had a lot of activity the last 2 days. Just not feeling a long ride right now. Oh shit, that almost sucked. There's a freaking hole in the road, man. I almost ran into that shit. It was like small but deep. Would have been very jarring. So how crunchy are the roads where you guys ride your bikes? My roads are pretty damn crunchy. Mike's probably picking some of that crunchiness up right now. It's not just like loose gravel, like the asphalt where it's all cracked, it actually moves. I can feel it moving when I'm riding over it. That's just so sad. Terrible. You know, if my tire goes flat again right now, I'm riding home. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna stop and fix it. I'm just gonna wobble my ass home. Because I am not fixing another flat tire today. I don't have the energy. And if I destroy this tire doing it, that'll suck, but I still have my dual sport I can slap back on here. So it's not that big a deal. It's just gonna be a fight to get it back on the rim. I'm thinking about like looking up sheet metal, like buy the thinnest sheet metal in a strip I can find, somehow cut it down to the inside width or diameter or circumference of my tire, wrap it in electrical tape, shove it in the tire, and then put the tube in. Because that's the kind of bulletproofing I need for my tires around here. Because you think it'd be a bad idea because the edge of the metal would probably cause a pinch flat, but I figure if you wrap it up in enough duct tape, it's not going to pinch flat your tube. And it's a dual motor e-bike. I don't care about a couple extra pounds. That ain't no thing to me. See, you know why I waited for that white car to make their turn instead of just cutting around them? It's because they slowed down and they didn't cut over in front of me like so many people do to make their turn. They actually waited to see if I was going to go. So I let them go because that's the kind of respect you get when you give me respect. I just got to remember there's all these new stop signs down the road when I get past 40th Street here. My eyes are watering. I got like stuff in my eyes, I guess. It's uncomfortable. Maybe my eyes just got dried out for a sec. They're watering like eyeball water fountains. What the hell? You know what I really don't like? I don't like the 26 by 4 inch fat tires they have for most fat bikes, man, because those tires suck. They have hardly any knobbies on them, and they're thin as hell. They are so thin. They're big, but they're so thin. They're thinner than standard bike tires. I don't know what the thinking behind that is. Those bikes are big and heavy. You need more rubber on the road, not less. You need more knobbiness going on. Because I had an actual bolt with a flat end on it go through one of my tires, and it was a thick ass bolt, and I was like, how the hell did that push through my tire? I should have just spanged off and gone flying into the ether, but no, it went right through. That was a shitty day, man, trying to fix a fat mountain bike flat tire on the side of the road. I didn't have anywhere to sit down. I was struggling that day, struggling a lot. Not to mention the fact that bike weighed 150 goddamn pounds. Yeah, I see people are just running this stop sign because they don't know it's there. This sucks. This is like making my ride so much more shitty now. There's like no need for a stop sign right there. There's hardly any cross traffic. That is ridiculous. Ow! Ow, I ate that in the worst possible spot, apparently. Jeez. Little mini whoops in the road there. Damn. Oh, man. I don't even want to ride close to the curb right now because the street sweeper just ran through here yesterday. All around on Thursdays when they run around here, and I don't want another flat tire. I don't want to get another flat tire from something that's supposed to be keeping me from getting flat tires, but does the exact opposite. I'm gonna hop off the bike. Oh, my butt kind of hurts a little bit. I need to get off the seat. Stretch the old back out. How fast does it go? This one hits 25 on like this and like 28 going down a little bit.
I got one too.
Yeah, that's cool. I had to modify it to because I'm so big. It works great though. Yeah. See, that would have been a perfect opportunity to plug my YouTube channel, but I'm like, They seemed like they wanted to get over and push the crosswalk button, which is kind of like something you really want to do around here because it'll keep the light greener longer, making it safer for you to get across the street. That's with most places though, but with how shitty people drive around here, it's definitely a must to hit that crosswalk button and get your little walk sign. Well, at least I didn't get another flat tire. That's always a bonus, a plus. I swear to God, I'm gonna start billing the city for this shit. Like your street sweepers are popping my tires, your bad road maintenance is breaking my spokes. I want my money. I went 10 miles. Okay, that's cool. I want my money. I want to stop spending so much money on this bike. That's why I can't get a new bike, because I keep having to spend money on this bike. I'll buy a used e-bike and fix it up. As long as shit's working okay on it. Ain't no big thing. I got those skills, man. And put this big old beast away for the day. That's gonna suck if I go in there and email says, your order's on the way, I'll be like, no, I need to chill for a little while, guys. Catch my breath. Get my strength back. What little of the strength that I have, that is. I forgot to do an intro on my ride. I don't think I'm going to do an outro, though. I'm tired. I just want to go inside. I just want to go inside the house. I might still do it. I don't know. Remember, it'd be super duper awesome if you could like, subscribe, comment, share. Subscribers, thanks for hanging in there. New subscribers, welcome to the channel. Random viewers, consider subscribing. I've got over 3,000 videos uploaded to YouTube. Yay for me and yay for you. So hit that subscribe button. Help me out. Also, don't forget to check out my discount links in the description. I have many e-bike brands listed down in there. Save some money from these tariffs and get yourself a new bike with a $100 discount. Some of them will give you about $100. Some of them will give you $50. You can buy accessories on the sites for your bikes with my discount code and save money on the accessories. So you help me, I help you. I like scratching people's backs because I got these long fingernails. Anyway, I'm weird. I'm gonna go away now. Oh wow. With that, remember, it would be super duper awesome. If I already did that, see, I'm all out of order. What the hell? I'm doing my outro all over again. Like on repeat. What I meant to say is remember to have a wonderful whatever, wherever you are. And I will see you all in my next e-bike video. Okay. Goodbye.